So Flarial Client released their V2 about a week ago, and they've got a bunch of new features which I'm currently showing you on screen. So today I'm gonna go over how to install Flarial, showcase the new features, and show some gameplay with Flarial Client. So let's get straight into it. So in order to get Flarial, all you wanna do is go to your web browser and go to Flarial.xyz. Once you're on this website, click install, head over to, for example, your downloads folder. Once you've installed it, drag it onto your desktop, open up Flarial, and you're now in the launcher. You just press this big launch button and you're in the game using Flarial Client. So yeah, let's get on to the feature showcase. Let's start off with, I think, one of the most important features called Java hotkeys. Now, what this feature does is when you do enable it, you're able to move things around in your hotbar like this. And I feel like things like this are just so underappreciated. This is a built-in feature on Java Edition, but for some reason, it does not exist on Bedrock. I don't know why, but Flarial brings it to Bedrock and it makes playing Minecraft so much easier. Next up is another keyboard-related feature, which is called Modern Handling. What this does is fixes the keybind issue where movement doesn't resume after exiting GUI screens while holding keys. So this just basically makes working around in your inventory way more consistent, which I don't exactly know how it does it because I've never really had issues with it, but it's an improvement. So if you do get Flarial, you should probably use it. Next up, we have no movement. So what this mod does is basically just makes it so if I hold down D and while holding down D I press A, it'll cancel out me holding D and just only take my inputs from pressing A. So really difficult to explain, but if you've ever heard of Razer Snap Tap, it's basically that, but built in to Flarial Client. Next up, we have a really cool feature for survival, waypoints. So if you enable waypoints, you'll be able to add waypoints by pressing N on your keyboard, and as you can see, we have a waypoint just pointing up at the sky, and you'll never forget where your base is or whatever you've put a waypoint on. Amazing feature for survival, not very useful for PvP, but yeah, it's intended for survival, so I kinda get it. Next up, we have Death Logger. So what this feature does is whenever you die, it logs your coordinates. So you won't have to guess where you died or remember your way back to where you died. So you'll basically never lose your items with this feature. Again, not exactly useful in PvP servers, but in survival, this makes a huge difference. Another cool feature we have on Flarial, finally, some people have been begging for this, is Skin Stealer, which basically allows you to, well, equip someone else's skin. If you enable this and you middle click on a player's skin, you'll be able to steal their skin essentially and become them. Now, I don't really like using this because I just find it sort of weird. Like when people come up to me and steal my skin, for example, I just find it odd. So I don't see a reason for using this unless you're like doing an event with your friends where you want to have like matching skins or something like that. So yeah, another amazing feature is material bin loader. What this does is allows you to use shaders from any resource pack. So if you've seen these cool looking shaders from resource packs and you try to use these resource packs for the shaders, you just cannot see the shaders. The game just looks the same, right? Well, with this feature, if I load a shader real quick, if I load this shader with this feature enabled, the shader will just work. Usually you would need tools like Better Render Dragon and other just really goofy stuff, but with this, as you can see, your shader just works and it looks amazing. It just makes your game pop way more. So yeah, now the next feature we have is called Better Hunger Bar. So what Better Hunger Bar does is if you've ever used Apple Skin on Java Edition, it just shows your saturation and how much food you need in order to keep your hunger the longest and have the most saturation. So this again is super useful if you play survival, not so useful for PvP. And last feature but not least is Block Hit. So if you've ever played Java Edition, which I'm guessing many of you have, in older versions of the game, you actually have the ability to right click your sword and use what's called a block hit. Now this is unfortunately not a thing on Bedrock, so how they've achieved this is by just doing it visually on your screen. So it's cool if you're like PvPing people or doing things like these. Yeah, that's basically what block hit does. Just a visual mod, doesn't actually affect gameplay or give you any advantage. So yeah, let's move on to gameplay. So, alright, let's get into some gameplay. I'm just gonna say I've used Flarial a bit ever since I recorded the last few parts, so I kind of have an idea of how it feels and stuff. But yeah, I should probably turn on some modules so you have an idea of what's happening. Let's get this on, get the keystrokes on. What else? And the FPS counter, so you can see how much frames I get with this. My webcam's actually blocking it, actually, so I'll have to move these things around a bit. That's fine. Yeah, I think that's good. But yeah, I decided to use a webcam because I feel like it adds more to my content, and I've already done it for shorts before, so I thought why not experiment and try and see how it works with regular videos. So if you like this, comment below if you want me to keep it or if you want me to go back to no webcam. But I don't see a reason for you guys to dislike this. I feel like it adds character, like I said. Alright, let's go. FPS with this client's actually really nice. I'm recording on 240 FPS at like high bitrate and everything, and it's not really affecting my PC much. So if you have a low-end PC, you shouldn't have to worry about FPS too much. Oh, poor guy. Alright, that was just toxic. But yeah, really good FPS. That's one thing they said they improved on a lot ever since V1. Alright. What a trick shot, dude. And GG's. Yo, I'm sort of dominating people today. Oh, this is a cheater. Oh. Alright, well, that's interesting. What the hell? Yo, Hive gotta work on their anti-cheat, I swear. Like, what are we doing? Yeah, there's nothing I can do here, dude. What a great first game. Okay, let's move on. But yeah, that's like what I mean. I don't know why there's so many cheaters on Hive nowadays. Like, I swear it was not this bad before, like a few months ago. They have worked on, getting rid of double clickers, which is nice, but there's still like blatant cheaters jumping everywhere, so I don't think that should be their main focus, because against people who double click, at least you have like a chance to win, whereas cheaters that blatantly cheat, it's like impossible if you're playing legit, unless they're really dumb. There's some very stupid cheaters out there. Alright, hello there, vanilla. Right, they're just not gonna fight me, that's fine. Okay, so I have full diamond. That should mean that I cannot lose this game, right? Right, hopefully. Hello there, buddy. Oh, okay. Oh, this guy is really laggy. I don't like this. Goodbye. Alright, GG's, bro. Oh, I hate fighting like this. I hate people who fight on the edge. It's like so annoying. What are you supposed to do? Like, I ain't got no projectiles. Now I do. What? Okay, they just pearled next to me. And they're running. Like, why would you pearl if you're just gonna run? I don't get it. Maybe it's a strat I don't know about. Alright, GG's. Let's get some redstone. Oh, there's actually a mystery chest. Okay. Alright, GG's. That would have been very bad if he hit me with the Nemo, but he didn't, so it does not matter for... Hey there, buddy. Yo, this guy just, like, runs. This guy does not want to, like, fight me. Why did you even queue up this game? You're not running a marathon, dude. Like, we're here to fight. Boop. Boop. What? Boop. What? 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 Hello? What the hell just happened, dude? Okay. That Nemo did absolutely nothing, bro. It's like I was hitting him with my fist. Why was it so bad? Okay. Guess I'm never using a Nemo again, hello? And when they use it on me, it's like I get sent in like I don't know, in space. It's so stupid. Yo, they should low-key remove the Nemo. Such like a luck-based item. It ruins the game for me, but that's just my opinion. I get there's people who like it. Okay, I think I had this nickname before. Like, I played a game against Dragon G, like, a bit ago, and I had this same username. At least I'm pretty sure. I don't know. That's really interesting. This is like the Halloween map. They brought it back. Why am I running away from this person? Oh, this guy is using Flarial. We have another Flarial user who is just out for blood right now. Like, calm down, dude. Oh yeah, you're getting cooked. You're absolutely getting cooked. Like, what was your plan? What was your plan? You were never gonna win against me. You never stood a chance, dude. Like, lock in. And GG's to you. Yeah, only thing I dislike about Flarial is this like weird chat message that shows up. It's sort of annoying. Goodbye. That was hilarious, low-key. Oh my god. Okay, maybe I'm not washed anymore. You know, I didn't upload for like a month, but I'm not washed anymore. I'm sort of locked in. Let's go kill these people and end this video. Oh god, you can like try and hit me at least. Alright, we got a Nemo. I have to check if it's gonna like do nothing again. Where is the last person though? Alright, let's go figure it out. Oh, they're just AFK. Okay. What an eventful game. Okay, it's kind of working. Well, that was amazing. Anyway, if you want to check out Flarial Client, it will be linked down in the description. You should also support them by donating to them because it's sort of a passion project. They do everything themselves and they don't want money. They don't want anything from you. They just let you use their service for free, and I think we should appreciate things like this more. So I'll leave their donation link in description if you want to support this project, and you also get some cool benefits if you donate to Flarial. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Have a good one. Peace.